So there's another little tip that I want to share, and that is creating a fun fund. Right?
Yes, because many people will say it's too expensive. I just don't have the money.
Yeah.
So we can take if we're still using cash. I said we say cash is king. We have for so long, right? But our kids say cash is cringe. But so there's different ways. So you can do that. I know credit cards now have. When you buy, there's a percentage that goes into savings that you can do that.
Yeah, well, there's all sorts of things. Credit cards will give you loyalty points and all of those things, and miles. But there's actually even apps that the one that I know in Canada is called Mocha. But I'm sure there's many in the US down here. But what they do is that whatever you purchase, they round up to the nearest dollar. They take that 20 cents or 18 cents or 30 cents and they put it in an account for you.
See, there you go.
And so
that can be your fun account.
And that adds up.
Your fun fund.
It really does.
Yes.
Right? So when those big tickets come up and you're like, oh, I'd love to go and see so-and-so, but geez, $300. You're like, it's okay, I got it.
And remember, just like we take care of our bodies at the gym, we take care of our mental health by going out and getting outside of the house at least twice a month. That would be the beginning, at least.
Once a week.
He would say twice a week. Oh, once a week. Okay, well, I can do that.
Okay. The other thing I think that we should actually mention, because I've cast a little bit of shade on going out on date night to a restaurant. And when I'm talking about going out once a week, I would like to say this does not include going to a restaurant. You can go to a restaurant and then do an activity. That's fine.
Yes.
But just going to a restaurant does not constitute going out and doing something fun and something new, because you've done it 100 million times.
And we like to find restaurants where there's jazz or where there's music, entertainment, right? Does that count? I think that would.
Jazz never counts in it for anything.
Oh, you don't like jazz? Okay. Well, some kind of music
of course.
Is nice, or sitting outside if there's an outdoor venue.
Yeah.
Still.
This is just going to the restaurant. Just because you get to sit outside. We need to be
a concert. It's not a gallery. It's not culture. We want to add culture to your life in your midlife.
And doing stuff that you don't normally do, right? That you're not doing on the daily. I actually believe that we should be actively taking risks at this point in our life, right? Now, I'm not talking about crazy risks, right? I'm just talking about challenging yourself to do new stuff, right?
Yes.
Go new places, meet new people, do stuff you haven't done before.
Right.
That's what I mean by risks.
There's something called Meetups, where you can just find things you're interested in.
Angie lives in 1997.
No, I just get emails into my inbox.
Okay, that's
For
good.
Meetups, that's all.
There's lots of Meetups.
You go and do that.
There's all sorts of apps, even some from 2025, that will enable you to find out what's happening in your community and meet like-minded people, right? And in fact, even those dating apps often have a friend option. So now that can be a bit of a dodgy enterprise. Yeah, but you have to talk carefully with your partner.
Okay.
But there's many different ways to meet people. There's lots of people who want to go out, and there are lots of people that want to meet new people. It's just there waiting for you. You just have to take action.